All right, well, I just free-handed this little mesh globe for this quick light lantern, pressurized it up, put some new mantles in here, and let's go give it a try. This is a prototype. I free-handed this thing, so don't judge me too much on it, because like I say, it's just free-handed. It's just like I say. So yeah, it is what it is. We'll give it a try here. Let's go give it a try. All right. Heat up that generator a little bit. Just like that. All right. Turn off the light. Adjust a little bit. Oh. Ain't nothing fancy or nothing. Definitely gonna discolor this thing. Oh, oh, it's hot. Puts off a lot of light, a lot of heat. All right, well, I can see one thing right now is that I need to put a rib or something that would hold it at the bottom so it doesn't bump into the mantles. That's the only thing I could see. And I made this little guy. It's nothing fancy. So you can just do this. There. Or you just hang it there if you want to. Yeah, see, it's going to bump around if I don't. I've got to get it to secure it down so it doesn't move around back and forth here. But like I say, I just free-handed this in a few minutes. I mean, nothing fancy. I thought I'd give it a try. Just real quick here. It's not something you want to mess with too much once you got it on there and you're running, because it's hot. Yeah. So I think if I just get it so that it stays secure and doesn't bump around, that yeah, it should be just fine. Could probably just put a little thing here that would just go to here or something. Just nothing, like a little slip around, kind of clip it in place so it doesn't bump around too much. But I really got it mainly, if it wasn't going to move, was to help keep just as more of a windbreak, so you could have it outside without a shade. Let's go into, let's see here. All right. Yeah, it seems pretty good. I just put a little rib right there to keep it from bouncing around. It looks like it would do a great job with the wind to protect the mantles. Yep. All right, God bless. Let's put it back here. All right, have a wonderful day. God bless you all. All right, we're back. So we're busy. We're making some sinigang soup here. So my wife likes these noodles separate, and everything else together. So actually, I'm doing the sinigang, this part, cabbage, dehydrated shiitake mushrooms, got a little bit of sliced jalapenos, the vegetable soup mix, dehydrated, got tomato flakes dehydrated, tamarind soup mix. We got that going right now. Got the coffee going right now against Hawaiian coffee. I think we're just about there. Really can't get this thing to a simmer too easy. So I can get it down a little bit here. Yeah, there we go. So I put a brace on this thing. So now it's solid. Doesn't move around. Now that mantle being broken, that's my fault when I was putting this thing all together and trying to figure it out. Basically, it's got a little bracket that whips around. I ain't gonna say this thing is really does much. I mean, it's a safety wise, you know, it kind of protects you or whatever, but helps a little bit with the wind. So I mean, it's okay in that respect. See how it goes compared to this one if I blow wind. Well, I tried it with a leaf blower from a distance. Maybe that was too extreme. I don't know, but yeah, it's successful, I guess. I mean, in one respect, it does protect. I say protect the mantle, mainly just protect the mantles during storage, and keep you from getting severely burnt, that type of thing, and a little bit with the wind. So yeah, I thought I'd try it. You know, screen's pretty cheap. I figure I'm gonna have a couple lanterns, like what is it, like Eric's. What does he have? That like is it 375? It's the brown one that has the sloped globe on it. That's really expensive. Those ones that have those sloped globes are really expensive. They're cone shaped. Well, you know what I mean. Kind of like an ice cream cone shaped. They've got that slope to them, so they're not that cheap. So I figure if I get something like that, I would just make a screen one. Then eventually, if I found a cheap globe that's reasonably priced, I could always get it. So that's where I was really looking at it, is a screen replacement, globe replacement using a screen. If I got a lantern that has a really expensive globe that it didn't come with, and I'm not really looking to fork out the money for a really expensive replacement. So, and for these, especially during storage, you know. So it is just a foggy. It's foggy. You can see that it's got a lot of fog right now, like a mist. We got like a mist coming down. That's weird. Hopefully it's just I don't know. Hopefully it's nothing bad. But yeah, right now it's foggy and a little bit of mist coming down right now. So I'm trying to get this done so I can make the noodles. These noodles are really awesome. I'm telling you. These golden Dahan cornstarch sticks, they're really good. I make these separate, and then sometimes, like for lunch, what I'll do is, what did it say? Hercules something. Couldn't see. Couldn't see. But like for instance, if I make these and I just cook the noodles separate and have them in a container, it's like I can take some powdered chicken soup, put it in there, or the beef bouillon soup or Korean dried soup or whatever, make some broth, and then I can just put some stuff in there and have a quick, put the noodles in there with like maybe some Vienna sausages or, you know, I don't know, something, vegetable, something quick, and just make a quick soup for a quick light lunch, and I can take the noodles with me to work also. But yeah, great idea. But in this case, my wife, she likes the noodles separated, and you know, don't soak them in water after they're cooked, so that they don't get all mushy and swelled up. And then just add them to this. So I got quite a few shiitake mushrooms, but I got to use these things up. So that's looking pretty good. And we got the tamarind season. So these Knorr tamarind seasons, if you buy them on Amazon, buy them like in bulk. Like I think they come in like 18 or 20 of it in a pack, and they're like way cheaper than if you buy them individually or a 3-pack. You definitely want to buy these so that you get that major discount on them. So yeah, coffee looks like it's about done. I didn't put too much in. I put three of the little containers, the K cups or whatever they are. Cut them open, dump them in there. I don't like my coffee too strong, but it's worked out really good with this coffee pot. And I bought a big box of those a while back, and we just haven't used them up, so I gotta use them up. So this guy's doing really good. This one, it was sitting on the shelf. I think we ran this about 2 weeks ago. It was sitting on the shelf. It still had pressure in it. This has turned out, and this is the one that was like, took the most work. Remember? This is the one that's epoxied inside, outside. It was filled with dirt. Remember, it was completely filled with dirt. I was like shaking dirt out, this massive pile of dirt. Remember? And then, see, was this the one? Can't remember the one. But yeah, its handle was all crapped out. So this is the first one I think that we got it a nice wood axe handle right there. And yeah. So it's turned out to be a really good unit. It's like one of my best. I really love it. Super dependable. It lit right up, no problems whatsoever. This one is okay. I think the generator needs to be cleaned on this one. I don't think I ever cleaned the generator on it. It's not that bright. It's okay. It's not bad, but it ain't that good either. It's okay. It seems like it could do way better, but it's okay. We're gonna accept it. So, see how this is doing. I don't know if I can get this to a boil. These pots have done well. These pressure cooker pots, they are just outstanding. Besides pressure cooking, just using them as a regular pot, they are stainless steel. They're very thick-walled. Just fabulous. They're just something else. I'm really happy with those right there. All right, so let's see what else. I'm gonna put some spices in here, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, just a little bit. All right, take care. All right, so I got the water going right now for the noodles here. This is done. That's good. So that looks pretty good there. So that's one thing I like about the pressure cookers also, is that I can just take this lid and I can stick it on, and then I can just crank it. Oops, wrong way. And then I can just pick it up and I can take it, set it aside somewhere. Well, it's still hot, so I'm going to set it right there. All right. See how we're doing. Got a feeling I'm running out of juice here. I'm going to shut this down. And I'll bring you back. I'm going to get some more propane here. All right. Well, I've put the MSR heat shield, or whatever you want to call it, around the Coleman stove here, the 502, so we can kind of expedite this whole process right now. But other than that, we're doing pretty good here. So yeah, I'll tell you, this is kind of, it's really a funky, usually fog, I don't know. This is kind of some weird stuff. You know, a lot of people have been talking about there's just been this like weird mist and stuff like that. I don't know. This is probably just marine layer stuff, but it is pretty funky looking. Pretty weird. All right. See it? It's like, that's just, I never really had it do that like that before, to be honest with you. A little bit, I guess, but that just looks crazy. Yeah, these aluminum things, they really help, I guess. In MSR, they kind of keep the heat in. Kind of just, there's no wind or nothing like that, but it is starting to, you can see the steam coming off it, so it's helping right there. All right, I'll bring you back in a little bit. All right, noodles are done. Actually a lot of noodles, but I'll tell you, these things, they last forever. You have them in your refrigerator, they don't go bad. I mean, not like a month or nothing, but it's like they get eaten up real fast. Oh, yeah, they're really good. Sometimes I'll make pancetta out of these. All right, let's shut everything down here. Oops, this didn't fry my stove here. All right, here we go. Sorry. All right, it's hot. I don't know. Oops. Sorry. I want to put the top back on. And I don't want to smash these noodles too much. I didn't think this through here. All right, there you go. I can wash it. It's not that big a deal. Then you just crank it down. You can lift it up like that. All right. Oop. Yeah, you know what? From now on, I don't think I'm gonna put that thing around there because it gets the whole stove too hot. It's probably not a good idea. It's okay. I mean, underneath there's air to flow, but it's a little warm. But yeah, probably not a good idea. Or I'll keep it partially open. Yeah, if I keep it partially open, it's just fine. But yeah. All right, we're good here. I'm going to shut everything down. This thing's doing pretty good. You know, it's a little breezy, and it's doing fine. This one here is doing fine. My Amazon metal shade, these things are awesome. I saw somebody on Facebook that had one very similar to this. It wasn't exactly my design, but it was similar. I'm sure it's the same company. But it's worked out really well. So it's like, yeah, I don't put glass shades on mine. Even though they're all original stuff, those things are just like ready. That's a magnet to break right there. I'm not doing that. So I use the mica shades that I get, or I'll get these metal ones, or, you know, if it's just like, you know, something like that. I gotta look for some more. I was thinking about going with something like this. And maybe put a ridge around it, like do the mesh, but then put like bend it over to make a ridge where I can lay a glass globe on it if I want to over it, and it'll be supported by that ridge. And then I could put like one of those really cool Western leather shades on there or something cool like that where it's kind of branded in. You know what I mean? Where it's like that clear, sort of semi, kind of not necessarily clear leather, but it's like a tannish leather that's kind of branded in. They put designs and things like that, something Western like. So yeah, we'll figure it out. That's the fun with these things. But I really love using these when I'm out cooking and stuff. They're really nice. So we got our coffee, Hawaiian coffee. Gonna have that in the morning and put the noodles away. Put the sinigang away already, and we'll get everything stashed away and go to bed here. So God bless y'all, and you have a wonderful, tomorrow's Tuesday, and a great week, okay? All right, take care. All right, I'll show you my little tip here. So I got these little black hooks on Amazon, which I use to hang all my lanterns. But when you have a hot, one of these hot 502 stoves, that's 502, right? I can't remember. These are, yeah, 502. Okay. Take this right here. I already have one in my rail in my shed, but take a second one, and then you can hook it like that. Oh, let's see. Where do I want to hook this today? Maybe right here. I'll take it, and then I'm going to take it in my shed, and I'm just going to go in like that, and there it is. It's all put away. I'm going to shut off emergency power in case we have an earthquake. And put away our MSR thingamajig here. And put our food away, and that's it. All right, God bless y'all. Take care.